Hello. Welcome back. I was supposed to go live at like 8 o'clock my time. That didn't work out, but thankfully I forgot to tell anyone that I was streaming at 8, so kind of worked out for the most part. But we are live yet again, back with another stream. We will be playing a lot of Trombone Champ. That much is for sure. But before then, before we get started with Trombone Champ, I do want to get started with the duels. We'll try to go through them quickly because we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I'll say that much in terms of practicing. All right, so let's get started with Game Duel. This one's gonna be rough. I don't recognize it at all. Let's hit it with What Remains of Edith Finch. Okay, that's not it. This also gives us like nothing. Let's hit it with an Outlast Trials. Okay. Telling me this isn't What Remains of Edith Finch? Because it seems like that's what this is. It is an indie game and an adventure game. Is this made by the same company? What else did they make? I don't know. This is like a walking sim, right? This is for sure a walking sim, but I have no idea which one it is. We'll skip on this one. We skip again. Okay. I have no idea what this is. We're just gonna throw random guesses. Her. Dear Esther. Okay. Well, we were kind of on the same. We weren't really getting there. I think I was thinking of this game when I said What Remains of Edith Finch, but I didn't remember that this is actually that game, and I had it confused in my head. Which, not the best we've ever done. This is The Binding of Isaac. Say Rebirth? Okay. That was incredibly easy. I haven't even played The Binding of Isaac, and I know. So it's fun, I guess. In terms of specs, let's hit it with the Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, well that doesn't tell us much. It is single player. It is not an adventure game. It is on Switch. It's not third person. Let's go Doom. No. Even earlier than 2016. That, I feel like, was a really good guess. In retrospect, this does feel like a very good second guess. We get some information, not as much as I would like, to be sure. We know it's not a shooter. We know it's not. We know it could be an action game, rather. Also, potentially science fiction. Also, potentially horror. Maybe open world, maybe not. Maybe fantasy, maybe not. We'll have to see on that one. But it is not first person, it's first single player. I don't know why I always get those confused. It's single player, multiplayer, co-op. Maybe top down. Maybe we're looking at top down. Not a shooter game. Maybe this is like Bomberman. No? Isn't there like a Switch Bomberman game that came out? Like Bomberman R or something? Earlier than 2016, we really do need a better sense of like games that came out in between 2012 and 2016. That's a huge like dark spot for me. I'm thinking top down. It could also be side scroller. Not Nintendo though. That much is certain. You know what? Let's hit it with a Shovel Knight. It's not going to be Shovel Knight, but I think that that's going to give us some good intel. Okay. It is 2014. It is not an adventure game. It may be a platformer, and it may be an indie game. But it is not a fantasy game. It is not an action game either. Not comedy. So, via process of elimination, it is probably science fiction. Let me think. Not action, not fantasy. So it would either be sci-fi or open world or sci-fi and horror. Okay, now we're kind of cooking here. Single player, multiplayer, co-op. It is not side view, which is probably means it's top down. Top down science fiction. 2014. Maybe we go the Escapist, or Escapist 2. Escapist, did that come out in 2014? I don't think it's this, but you know, who knows? And it's 2015, but it is isometric bird view. Okay. Let's take a guess here. It is probably indie. A lot of things that it could be. It is definitely not adventure though. Could be an RPG, probably not. I'm thinking maybe strategy, maybe puzzle. It's on Switch, which narrows it down to like so many games. 2014 indie, Switch, but also other things, probably on PC as well. Single player, multiplayer, co-op. Single player, multiplayer, co-op. It's not a comedy game. So it's an indie game, but it's not funny. It's not an action game either. I'm thinking probably strategy then. Top-down strategy. 2014. It came out in 2014. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it would have come out in 2014, but it wouldn't have come out for the Switch in 2014 because it wasn't out at that time. It could be on the Wii U. Maybe this is a Wii U game that also came to Switch. Maybe an indie game that is cross-platform. Do we know for sure that it's not a platformer? I mean, it is isometric bird view, so I feel like platforming doesn't usually lend itself well to that. That's usually more of a side-scroller joint. Maybe it's like a simulator game then. Maybe it's indie, like a sim. Top-down simulator game. I am struggling to think. You know what? 2014. Let me think about this. Single multiplayer co-op. This would have been pretty... You know what? Let's throw a 3DS game out. I need a 3DS exclusive. Let's throw it to New Leaf. Let's put in New Leaf for the Intel. See what that gives us. It is a simulator game. Okay. We already knew it's not fantasy. We already knew it's not sandbox. It's not stealth either. It is not a business game, and it is not a kids game. Although I don't know how strictly that's applied to other games. But it is a simulator game. Not on 3DS. Not on 3DS. Okay. Not on 3DS. I need to know if it's like a Wii U game. I feel like knowing whether or not it's a Wii U game would help quite a bit. But it's a sim. Top-down sim. I don't play simulator games at all. Maybe this is City Skylines. Is that multiplayer? I don't know. I think it came out... Is it Cities Skylines? I think that came out around that time. It's Unity, which we could have maybe clued into. Strategy sim. Not a business game, not a sandbox game. I don't know. Tropico? Is that technically open world? I have no idea. Tropico 3. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know this type of genre at all. Give me a clue. Survival science fiction. Top-down survival science fiction. Is this gonna be like Don't Starve Together? That's 2016. I straight up don't know. I have no idea what it would be. (2014). 2014. What came out in 2014? I don't know. We go Batman, Arkham Asylum, Plague Inc. Evolved. Nope. I've heard of it. Couldn't tell you what the game looked like. Very This is very outside my wheelhouse. I didn't even know it was on Switch. survival science fiction, strategy tactical simulator, RTS. I was never gonna get that. It's okay. Mini, Lime, Faith, Mole, Sasa, Poodle, Pico, Foot, Pencil, Micro, Onion, Wrap, Mega, Cilantro, Kilo, Capital. A kilogram. A microgram. A pencil. A mole. A lime. These are all food things. Not sure if I see how they go together here. I don't really know what to say about it. Capital. Mini, micro, mega. Mole is a chemistry measurement thing. A kilo. A foot. Is Pico like another measurement thing? This one's crazy. Pencil. Things that smell. Okay. I'm losing it. I'm going insane. Metric prefixes. Taco toppings. I'm just not seeing the vision for the rest of this. Capital. Pencil. Mole. Foot. I don't know. I just have no idea. Kinds of skirts. Mini pencil poodle wrap. I don't know that. I'm gonna be honest. I just have no idea. And then words with hill. Molehill, foothill, faith hill. Capitol Hill. I guess. I feel like that one was kind of cooked. Speak with a gravelly voice. I don't know. Sound of an angry grunt. I don't know. Very excited with up. What's up? Lies around lazily. I don't know. Ridge on a guitar's neck. Fret. Spot of tea. Plentiful. Ancient grain in a healthy cereal. Degrees conferred after successful defenses. I don't know. This is for like a, you have like a thesis and you defend it and then you get like your, I don't know. Graduate's degrees? I don't know. So 5 down. Half-baked. I simply do not know. What's our 5 across? Sound of an angry grunt. PhDs, there we go. Humph? I don't know. Spot of tea. Plentiful. Ancient grain in a healthy cereal. Beats me. I don't know my grains. It's gotta be wheat. What's our 7 across? Lies around lazily. Hold on. Very excited with up. Spot of tea. What's our 2 down? Plentiful. Where did we go wrong? I mean, it's not loaves. I don't know. I just don't know what it could be. Ancient grain in a healthy cereal. Rasp, humph, amped. Lols? I don't know. Spelt. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that one. So I won't. I think. This is a puzzle. Okay. Give me a hint. A riddle. What? I feel like I get most of it, but I'm not quite sure where the rest kind of shakes out. Are you kidding me? Brain teasers. All right. Wait, okay. We kind of got stun locked on brain teaser, but we got there in the end. Let's play the daily.
Failure. A noun meaning omission of occurrence or performance.
Me when I'm me.
Quality. A noun meaning peculiar and essential character. Sprinkle. A verb meaning to scatter in drops. Waited. A verb meaning to stay in place in expectation of await. This word originates from Middle English, influenced by Anglo-French waiter, meaning to watch. Wait. Erase. A verb meaning to rub. Aqueous. An adjective meaning of relating to or resembling water. The word comes from medieval Latin aqueous, derived from Latin aqua, aqueous. Denticulate. An adjective meaning finely dentate or serrate. Conference. A noun meaning a meeting. Churros. A noun meaning a Spanish. Brambles. A noun meaning any of a genus. Syncope. A noun meaning loss of consciousness resulting from insufficient blood flow to the
big
brain.
Shit, yeah.
Faint. Syncope is Greek for cutting short, from.
Welcome in, Satch. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, but I was listening to the instrumentals that you sent me, and they're really good. I really like the vibe of them. It's like kind of like Steely Dan meets modern jazz quartet. I really like it. I have a question for you. I'll ask on Discord. I guess I could just ask now. Feel free to take this as a yes or no. I'd really like to use some of it for like the stream music, because I really like the vibe. Feel free, like, if I don't know for like other people involved or not, because I liked it a lot. Sick. Yeah, I'll definitely put it into the rotation. Busby Morse and Fernando Perdomo. Gotcha. I forgot what the word was that we were trying to spell. But yeah, I'd really like to use that on stream, because it's rad as hell. Call the band SPM. You could throw, if you throw in an A name in there, you can call it spam.
Syncope. A noun meaning loss of consciousness resulting from Steeplechasing. A noun meaning a horse race across country.
Steeple.
The word originates from using church steeples as landmarks to guide riders. Steeplechasing. A noun meaning oxalis. A noun meaning wood sorrel. Oxalis from New Latin is derived from Latin and Greek, meaning sharp wood sorrel. Oxalis, a noun meaning wood sorrel. Oxalis from New Latin is derived from Latin and Greek, meaning sharp wood sorrel. Oxalis, a noun meaning wood.
Nope.
Meditation, a noun meaning a discourse intended to express its author. Riparian, a adjective meaning relating to or living or located on the bank of a natural watercourse, such as a river, or sometimes of a lake or a tidewater. Riparius is derived from Latin, meaning of the riverbank. Riparian, a adjective.
It's either going to be one R or two. It's got to be two R's. Nope. It's an I and also an IAN. Dang. Oxalis with an I! I got cooked. I was so close with it. That's really unfortunate. Not my best, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get as much sleep last night. That's definitely affecting my spelling performance. That's not copium. That's not me making up excuses. Definitely not. Anyway, let's move on to Trombone Champ. Update on the tournament so far is we lost our first match, which was to be expected because we were going up against like the number one player. Have other music on Spotify as well, by the way, but I'm particularly excited about the instrumental stuff. Is there because I know that the SoundCloud link that you sent me was I think it was like private or unlisted or something. But if there's like a public link, feel free to throw it my way and then I can have like a direct, if you have anything like public that you wanna share. Oh yeah, so Trombone Champ, hold on. I realized I forgot to switch over the scene. So we lost our first match against Albert, which was to be expected, but now we're in the losers bracket. So we got a ways. We're going up, instead of the number one player, we're going up against, I believe, the 18th best player on the leaderboard. So we've got our work cut out for us, for sure. But, you know, I'm always here for an underdog story. I'm thinking that to get better, or to actually have a strategic advantage, we're going to go into the hidden tracks and try to get those ironed out as best as we possibly can. I don't know if you were here when we were trying out hidden before, but basically what hidden means is as the notes get closer to your cursor, they disappear, which is tricky. I'm not gonna lie. One of the two tracks that are hidden is Round the Mountain. Let me bump this up to 200 scroll speed if you'll give it to me. So this is one of two that is hidden. It's not easy, but I think that with some practice, we may be able to get it better. Pretend you're playing a slide guitar or a theremin. Yeah, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not particularly good at hidden. I do think that most players, aside from like the very top of the top, are not super comfortable with hidden on a whole. So I feel like if we're able to get it much better, we may have a strategic advantage. Professor Whom sweep? Perhaps not. What I'm going for is putting my best foot forward this week and seeing if maybe we can eke out something of a good performance. I don't know. I think that, like I said, it's going to be an uphill battle. I don't necessarily feel like it's impossible that we make it to next week. It is, however, an underdog story. So it would be very interesting if I can make it close. Maybe I can't pull off a win, but we'll see. The other hidden track, and this is the one that kind of makes me worried about this plan, is less than 3, which is a bit tricky. I'm not gonna lie. Moving on, and Yubikiri, a good chance it would be even. Maybe even less than 3.
Oh, I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online.
Background dim helps with hidden. Yeah, I had turned it back on for the last stream because I was taking a lot more like requests, but yeah, I think that putting it back to like nothing is gonna help a lot. Also, what's our, let's bump this up to maybe like 70. It's kind of hard to hit. Also, using a cursor with a large white glow to help aim. There it is. So making like Osu pink, or oh, gotcha. We can give it a shot. Although, what's the, I feel like a slightly smaller Osu blue is larger. Maybe we put it, is it gonna stay the same regardless, or is it put it back? Yeah. Let's go Osu blue, put it 100%. Give that a go. Use like 80% Osu Pink. We can tinker with it and see. Oh wait. I bumped in the wrong direction. Or did I just not save? Hold on. Dim amount. That always trips me up. Mainly because I just can't read. Oh, this is huge. This may be a little too big. That's gonna take some getting used to. I think we'll try pink 80% and see. Because that felt like maybe it was just way too big. Give me 80%. Give me 80%. Come on. Come on. Nope. You won't give it to me. We'll go 79. Or you know what, let's go 81. I tell you what, the hardest part about this game is definitely trying to get the sliders to cooperate.
Oh, I just can't wait to get home from school so I can get online and talk with
Gonna get crushed by Saiyan on HD. He's so good. Yeah, I feel like there are two types of players. Those that are afraid of HD and feel like it's scary and awful, and those that are just insanely cracked at it. And there's just like no in between. Let's actually throw this up to maybe like 220. I feel like 200 is just a little too slow. I'm not quite able to keep track of it. Grinding it the past 2 days. Yeah, I feel like I'm decent relative to somebody that's bad at HD. But I'm not good enough to like get better consistently. Using the glow to aim helped a lot. Yeah, I think that's the problem that I'm running into now, is just figuring out the scroll speed. Because like before I had it on 250. That was like what I used for the qualifiers in the last match.
Oh, I just can't wait to get home from school
And I feel like I didn't quite stick the timing.
and talk with my
First round Albert is kind of demoralizing. They can make a deep run through losers. I hope so. I don't know though. I feel like what's the What's the bracket look like for me if I get through this? I think that I have like a similarly difficult, although not like the exact same. But let me see. Whoever wins this match goes up against loser 14. Either I can't speak. Illuminati Salad or Sarah Beta.